Do I got Crazy Man's hair?
It's on there.
We're live. And we're live. Me going back and forth. Welcome to the Rock Hippie Instagram page. We're going live.
You got Crazy Man hair.
I got Crazy Man hair. Do I have Crazy Man hair?
You kind of do.
Oh, okay.
It's been a day.
Yeah, we've had a long day. I'm turning into Lobster Boy after a long day on the beach, not putting any sunblock on. PSA, wear your sunblock, or you look like me. Coming to you after our episode 3 podcast, and we're coming to you before we release episode 4, even before we record episode 4. Kind of getting in some input as well for podcast episodes moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. You seem so excited to do this with me.
I am. I'm super itchy right now. I don't know why coming out here got itchy. I'm good.
Live videos is probably not her thing. She gets itchy.
Well, just outside.
Just outside. They can't hear you.
They can't hear me. I
Can
hear
they?
myself
You
on
can
here.
hear yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go, people.
I can hear myself.
So, episode 3, we talked about dating in our 40s. We talked about online dating. We talked about a bunch of things, and we left a call to action for everybody to kind of jump on and tell us about your best dates, your worst dates, even your funniest dates. We really, really want to do a video with other people, kind of mixing this conversation together a little bit more. If you have stories, please shoot them over to us, or give us a little insight, or tell us you want to do the video with us, and we will set this up Zoom style, because we're in COVID, or people may be far away, and we'll do 20-minute, 30-minute video just discussing and having fun talking about dating, especially later in life or after relationships, or if you're younger, 20s, 30s.
Kind of want all ages.
Yeah, we definitely want all ages. So if you want to shoot your advice over to us, or shoot your dates over to us, we'll have a nice conversation to talk about that. Episode 4 coming up is what we're doing this video for about tonight. Is our next episode is going to be talking about, we have the slogan at the end of our podcast saying mediocrity is not an option. It's something that we've kind of built our relationship on. We came into it with the hashtag no vanilla, no vanilla. Meaning that we just don't want things plain. We want it to live.
Status quo. No status quo.
Yeah, no status quo.
At all.
No.
Yeah. We also were talking to you about it at the time too. We were one day at a time. So that was, to us, was making sure we make the most out of the time we have together.
Yeah. One day at a time. See where things go. See if this is going to progress into something we want to continue to do. And obviously, here we are over a year later. Doing a podcast.
It's because of that, though.
Yeah, it's because of that mentality. We're going to write some blog posts as well to kind of touch on the idea of dating and moving into this phase where you understand what you want and kind of get to that place where you understand that you shouldn't accept status quo in your life. You should move past that. One of the big things is we say mediocrity is not an option. Just a side note real quick, we are doing this live at the place we're staying at Lauderdale by the Sea. We don't know what's going to happen. There's literally somebody parking. I don't really care what happens, but somebody...
There was a frog just a minute ago.
Yeah, there was a frog that hops and she goes, oh my God, if it jumps on me, I'm going to beat you. Or run or do something. But anyways.
I'm not going to beat you. I'll never beat you.
Yeah, and we're also trying out our new little rig, which was very cheap. Has a microphone, a light, stand, and everything. But back to the mediocrity part of it is, mediocrity is not an option. Meaning, you're not going to just settle. It's not going to be, you're not going to accept anything that's mediocre. What you're really striving for is something above and beyond what your expectations should be. You should meet your expectations and exceed them in relationships, and you don't have to settle. That's one of the cool things about getting to know who you are as you as a person, and who the person you're across from, and being honest about that, and being okay with saying, if this doesn't work, I'm okay with it. I think a lot of times we get into the trap of settling and not wanting to move forward from that.
I think that's all we've done, though. In my whole life, I think as a relationship, you get to the point where you just, not that you've settled, but you just become complacent.
Right. So
because you don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to change
Well, change is scary.
Yeah, but I think that gets you to be a better person, a better self.
Yeah, and that's what you want to be. You want to be your better
Fight
self.
that hard, you shouldn't get to the point where you have to compromise that.
Yeah, and it's a good note to make that if you don't accept a mediocre situation, then you're already putting yourself ahead of the game. There we go. You know, car horns. We're getting everything going
It's
here.
the worst pairing.
Is it the worst thing?
No, it's terrible.
Does it look really bad on there? I can't see anything. I'm blind from this stupid light. We're really trying something new and getting outside the box here with what we're doing.
Diet Pepsi.
Yeah.
It's our drink of choice right now.
We're live.
We
And
think
that's,
we've been drinking all day, but we really haven't. Not one thing.
no, we haven't had one single alcoholic beverage today.
No,
Maybe we're just sun drunk.
we'll go with that.
Sun drunk.
You're a lobster.
I'm beyond lobster. I'm literally a crustacean who's been boiled over 3 times. But that's the place that we really want to go, not only with our podcast and in that sense of, but our relationship in general. And we want other people to understand that you can have that as well if you choose to. If you choose to go to a place that might put you in a vulnerable state. And that's one of the things, you know, not to be mediocre. You have to go above your, like she says, that status quo area of not rocking the boat. Rocking the boat sucks. Change sucks. You have to make different choices in your life.
Hard decisions.
Hard decisions. But you also have to know what you want. You have to.
Not being willing to go back.
Yeah, once you decide that this is what you deserve or what you want, even though you might not think you deserve it, you know, you should still go for it. And sometimes, you know, that's not what you want, that's fine. If you decide that what you want in your life is mediocrity, you know, you don't want to live loud, you don't want to live bold, that's your decision, and we would never tell you not to do that. But I think for us, we decided that no vanilla, no mediocrity,
No salted eggs.
no salted eggs.
Remember that? That was such a good.
You'll
that
hear
was
us.
like a big.
Yeah,
That was like a huge turning point for our relationship, actually.
right. And we will discuss the no salted egg story on the podcast.
It's a good one, actually. It's a really
Yeah.
good story for people that are like struggling in relationships, or like where you think that your life is. When we share that story with y'all, I think that it was super eye-opening for both of us.
Yeah.
Like in this really weird time when like starting a relationship and being together, like our first time out of town together, and people are starting
Yeah,
to
it was.
realize that we're together because we kept our relationship it was on the DL, not
Very
that
on the
people- Our
DL.
close friends knew we were dating.
Yeah,
But a lot of people did not
The family,
know.
you know, some of our family
we
knew.
wanted to, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a while before he met Hayden, and it was a while before we went
Yeah.
out to family. But actually, on my Facebook page, the memory came up when we finally decided to like put it out on social media. And
Yeah.
it was a while. We were dating almost a solid month before
Yeah.
we did that. But that was the weekend that all of that kind of.
yeah. It wasn't like a
Probably, like,
Facebook official thing. It was just, you
No,
know,
no,
when
no,
you
just
when
like
you
a
post a
actual
picture,
picture.
yeah, of us together.
People knew we were happy, but they didn't
Yeah.
know to what degree we were happy.
And I think that's the mainstay
That
of
was it. The salted egg. That was that
yeah.
weekend.
And that was the mainstay of our relationship too. That's kept us where we're at today. Not that you don't have things you go through, questions you have to talk about, even struggles and understanding each other. You go through those things, but again, it was the common goal, the common agreement that one, yes, we take it day by day, even though it doesn't seem like it to some of our friends and stuff. We still take it. I mean, we still take it day by day, in that we don't try to live too far in the future, and we try not to live in the past at all. We try to live in each day.
Yeah.
You know, if you kind of live in the present, you live day by day. You
We don't ever get ahead of ourselves.
No, I mean, yeah, we make plans. We're you know, we publish podcasts. We try to talk about that, but we're talking about like getting outside of the present. So we're putting things in our head that we don't have control over. Say what?
That was creepy. My chair just moved by itself. That was creepy.
Probably just settled under a brick.
I hope so.
This girl, she's a scaredy cat.
Ain't even worth it. Shush.
But seriously though, you know, we just want to kind of pass on what our experiences in our life, and I think this is one of the bigger ones that as we talk about on the upcoming podcast. maybe a call to action to everybody. This is going to go from Instagram Live, and we'll post this probably on YouTube and to Facebook as well.
A hot mess it is.
Yeah, but you know, it's
we're messy.
yeah, life is not clean. And that's what we're trying to show you, that life is not clean. And it's okay to be messy. It's okay to be yourself right where you're at, because how embarrassing is it that, I mean,
Lobster boy.
if you could see my stomach is bad, I have never been burnt this bad. But I mean, this is me. This is who I am, doing something stupid, knowing better. And
You're hot. Like, stove hot.
yeah, I'm like radiating so much heat, I can cook your meal.
You want fried egg?
I don't want you to cook your meal on my body. That's gross.
Fried egg,
Anyways, but it's truth. We're not perfect by no means, which no person.
Unscripted as hell.
Yeah, no person is. I don't think living life by script is fun. I don't think living life in a box is fun. I think being yourself and doing whatever you want is fun, and that's what we're hoping to get across to people. Just live the life that, I can't say live the life you want. I think live the life that
You
maybe makes you the happiest. And yeah, we
Whatever
got to
that
work.
is.
That doesn't make me happy to work like my normal 8 to 5 or 9 to 4 or whatever hours I actually work job. I mean, because you want to do other things in your life. You have to do certain things in your life to continue to progress, but you can still find ways to incorporate to where you get to that place that you're going to be happy. And that's what we're doing. This makes us happy to share, be silly, be a mess, come to you live on location, Lauderdale by the Sea.
Luna Paradise.
Yeah, we're at the Luna Paradise place. It's,
Actually, a decent place.
yeah, so if you know,
Super convenient.
yeah, if you are, so yeah, it is a super convenient place. If you come down to the Fort Lauderdale, that's such a weird word, Lauderdale. Lauderdale. Welcome to Lauderdale by the Sea, guys and girls.
What's the thing on? Oh, that's not. What's that called on? Oh, I think it's Riverdale. That's why I was thinking of that, but it's not that.
So, anyways, guys and
Tired.
girls, it is late. Probably most people who would be watching this with us is in bed, because our demographic is like 35 to 55 old people. Speaking specifically to the people 45 to 50, we're like,
Tired and old.
those with kids. Yeah, this light's blinding me so bad I can't even see my watch. 10:15. It's 10:15. Local time, Florida. Weather's nice.
Beautiful night.
Yeah, it was hot today. It was fucking hot. But quick shout outs to a couple people. Go check out the American Scream. They're the band. We recorded them last week. They dropped a new song, Katie. It's
Different.
really good. It's different from
but really good.
their EP they released last year, but this EP was good. I liked it, but this song, I think they grew.
Yeah.
I think they're discovering
They're getting their
themselves,
sound.
and
Yeah.
it really, really is a great song. Go check them out. Again, we'll have some new records for you this week. We're probably going to change the format just a little bit on the podcast, so be prepared for that. We're going to give you our weekly dose of trashality, talking about that show Love Island.
Catching up right now.
Yeah, we're catching up in the room right now because I need a break from the sun. Even though the sun's gone, it's still hot as hell out here. But yeah, give us a shout out. Tell us about your dating stories. Let us know if you got any input to this next podcast that's coming
Hit your
up as
friends
well.
up if they have dating stories. If you don't have dating stories, tell your friends to hit us up.
Because I get it. Some of our friends have been married as long as we
Forever,
were.
which is awesome.
Yeah, and that's super great. And maybe you have dating stories from before you were married.
Or
That'd
maybe
be cool.
you met your husband or your wife on a dating site.
Yeah,
that would
maybe.
be awesome. We'd love to hear that.
Yes.
We want to hear anything.
Yeah.
We don't even care.
So, guys and
Share it
girls,
with us.
we appreciate you. We thank you for listening. We definitely appreciate the support for what's happening so far after the first 3 episodes. We're looking to continue to do this, and we can't do it without you. So, guys and girls, friends, family, loved ones, people who don't like us, we don't, hey, everybody come on out. If you don't like us, that's even better.
We want to meet you.
Yeah, we definitely want to meet you.
We like everybody.
But share your stories with us. We're looking forward to doing this more, talking with everybody. because that's our goal. It's not just to, just do a podcast, but we definitely want to meet people, talk with other people, do podcasts with other people, do videos with other people.
Spread the love.
Yeah, spread the love.
We really like listening to people.
And we're so fucking long-winded.
Really?
Okay, I'm so fucking long-winded.
I'm just goofy.
You're just
I'm
here
like
for the
your
ride.
sidekick.
You're here for the ride.
Yeah. I like the ride.
She's here for the perverted jokes.
I teach middle school. I mean, that's all I have.
Guys and ladies, girls, women, choose your denomination of word. I like guys and girls because it's just G and G. We appreciate it again. Thank you. Just remember, always live life loud and bold, and mediocrity is not an option. We'll see you and talk to you soon. I really can't see.
I'm just making faces until you turn it off. Is it still going?